Tonight, only on Channel 10.
you know, once again, the example you gave of how then the woman ended up being harassed and those kind of things, I mean, are certainly not the type of things we want happening to our students or having our students do to other people within our community. And so I could certainly, I cannot blanketly say that it would be protected speech.
Heidelberg University's rules and regulations on trolling in the community.
Plus a look into how graduate students could be affected by future government bills.
The tuition rate, so say they're an MBA student and the tuition for a year is $28,000. Well, Trump's plan is then that those students will be paid $28,000 essentially. So they will get a W-2 at the end of the year and they will have to pay taxes on that $28,000 even.
And important tips to help those preparing for final exams.
I do not suggest studying in your room. You can have distractions. Oh, I'm going to go make a sandwich or I'm going to make a quick phone call. Go someplace quiet, like the library. Find any corner on campus where it's probably not busy. The less distractions you have, the more you're able to focus on your studies and get things done.
Also, find out how Heidelberg's men's basketball team has been doing this season and when you can attend a game. And find out who was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
Good evening, I'm Mallory Paul.
And I'm Katie Mullins. This is WHEI News Center 10 and happy December 7th. WHEI brings you today's late-breaking stories by the students inside Media Communications Center at Heidelberg University.
Don't touch that remote, dial a smartphone, or wherever you're watching us on these days.
WHEI News Center 10 live at 5 starts now.
Welcome back to News Center 10 live at 5 for Thursday, December 7th, 2017.
Let's get to our first story of the night.
A Montana woman filed a lawsuit against Andrew Anglin, the founder and publisher of a neo-Nazi website called The Daily Storm. Tanya Gersh says that Anglin's troll storm is to blame for the harassment she has received. Anglin responded to the lawsuit by saying that the dispute should be protected under the First Amendment. In an interview with Chris Abrams, the Dean of Student Affairs here at Heidelberg, he said that trolling is not a protected speech on campus.
Once again, the example you gave of how then the woman ended up being harassed and those kind of things, I mean, are certainly not the type of things we want happening to our students or having our students do to other people within our community. And so I could certainly, I cannot blanketly say that it would be protected speech.
Gersh is suing for invasion of privacy, intentional inflict for emotional distress, and violations on Montana's Anti-Intimidation Act.
About 145,000 graduate students will take a big hit under Trump's newly proposed tax plan. Heidelberg University's graduate admissions coordinator, Katie Zion, commented on how Heidelberg graduate students will be affected if the bill passes. Zion explains that graduate students will be required to pay tax on money that they never actually receive if the tax plan is passed.
The tuition rate, so say they're an MBA student and the tuition for a year is $28,000. Well, Trump's plan is then that those students will be paid $28,000 essentially. So they will get a W-2 at the end of the year and they will have to pay taxes on that $28,000 even
Proposed and is already very controversial. University officials are a bit hesitant to discuss the topic at this time.
The city of Tiffin has really gotten into the holiday spirit with decorations that can be spotted all around town. Beautiful Christmas decorations and special lights highlight this year's Christmas decor. Lights can be found all over Tiffin. The majority of the lights line the fence along the Sandusky River that runs through downtown. Students are excited and welcome to the festive decorations. Senior Shannon Nichols says that the decorations really help her get into the holiday spirit.
The lights all over Tiffin just really make me into the holiday spirit. It's just so fun to see the whole city lit up.
That's a wrap on our local news segment for the day.
But don't go anywhere. Get a look into how you can prepare for finals, plus a look into the wonderful world of sports. All that and more coming up after the break.
Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
If only cars could talk, what would they say about their owners?
So, I guess the love affair is over?
What do you mean?
Well, he must be looking to get rid of you if he left you unlocked with the keys in the ignition.
He still cares. He's just thoughtless sometimes.
Leaving the keys in an unlocked beauty like you, that's an open invitation.
Oh! Who's this guy? Keep your hands to yourself, fella.
It was nice talking to you.
The easiest way to have your car stolen today? Leave it unlocked with the keys inside. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
See that cute little dog in the pet store window? Chances are it came from a puppy mill, a breeding facility that forces caged, neglected, and often sick dogs to churn out puppy after puppy to be sold for profit. Meanwhile, millions of wonderful, healthy pets end up in animal shelters. But with one simple choice, you can help, just by deciding to adopt instead of purchase your next pet. Not only are you saving a life, you're taking a stand against puppy mills. Visit bestfriends.org to learn more.
I'm Ben Utek. I played high school, college, and pro football, helping my team win the 2006 championship. My career ended after I suffered my 5th concussion. More than 1 million athletes suffer a concussion each year. The American Academy of Neurology recommends athletes thought to have a concussion be immediately removed from play and assessed by a healthcare professional trained in concussion. This isn't just about sports. It's about your brain. When in doubt, sit it out. A message from the American Academy of Neurology.
Welcome back to News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's check into our latest news with our Heidelberg Campus News segment. The semester is coming to an end, and everyone is gearing up for finals week. Many students on campus are still working hard to plan for next semester. Many Greek groups on campus still have meetings and events to finish up this week.
I've never regretted the choice of joining Greek life, and I think anybody should take the opportunity if they can. It opens a lot of doors.
William Sweeney is a member of 3 Greek groups. He joined freshman year and recommends that everyone join if they are interested. The Greek societies on campus have a busy semester up ahead. We expect to see further recruitment events for new member education. The Greek life on campus also looks forward to competitive Greek week later on.
It's that time of year again here at the Berg. Finals are right around the corner and stress levels are at an all-time high. Students are filling up the library at all hours in an attempt to get all their studying done. Chevron Kelly of the Owen Academic Career Center advises students to get out of their room when studying in order to really focus.
I do not suggest studying in your room. You can have distractions. Oh, I'm going to go make a sandwich, or I'm going to make a quick phone call. Go someplace quiet, like the library. Find any corner on campus where it's probably not busy. The less distractions you have, the more you're able to focus on your studies and get things done.
Kelly also tells students to keep up with the study schedule. Time management will help keep stress down and grades up. Good luck to all those students during this very stressful point in the semester. Remember to find quiet places to do your work and stick to a work schedule. Changing the mindset about concussions is a nationwide research study coming to Heidelberg University's campus. The idea is for students to educate their teammates on how to recognize concussions. Tyson Depenant is in charge of this program. We spoke to him about the importance of this important research study.
Really the big picture is to try and identify a program that can be implemented really nationwide for NCAA institutions to help with awareness for concussions in student athletes and increase reporting symptoms for individuals that sustain concussions.
Hopefully teaching people what signs of concussions look like will help reduce the number of student athletes that go with them untreated. For students that are traveling more than driving distance for winter break, Heidelberg offers a shuttle bus service. The service is offered through Kramer Service Center using the Heidelberg University vans. The cost of these services are $25 for a round trip. Students can choose from 4 departure points. We talked to Peggy George of Heidelberg University, and she informed us that students could depart from Cleveland, Columbus, Detroit, and Toledo airports.
So we go to Cleveland, Columbus, Detroit, and Toledo airports, and we go there based on signups. So shuttle signups are through BergSync.
So for those students that are interested in the shuttle service, the deadline is today. This is so that they can properly schedule drivers for the vans. If you need to sign up last minute, be sure to do so quickly.
Football season is over, so the students in the marching band have time to join school activities and have more time to do their schoolwork. We talked to some marching band students, such as Aaron Warnke, who is very active in the musical arts. We asked, now that band is over, what are some of the things you look forward to having more time for?
Practicing for juries and lessons, procrastinating, but yeah, homework, that kind of stuff.
Erica tells us how she was able to join the pit for the musical Little Woman. She believes that 100% that she has a lot of more free time that marching band is over. We hope you are all having time to enjoy yourself, enjoying extracurricular activities, and being preparing for finals.
Well, I'm glad that the band finally has some time on their hands.
And they surely work hard during the week. They sounded great over this football season.
Yep.
That's all we have for our Berg Campus News today. When we return, we'll take a look at Heidelberg's social media spotlight.
News Center 10 live at 5. We'll be right back.
It's cool to do some things on your own, but when it comes to straightening your teeth, trying to do it yourself can cause serious damage and tooth loss. The American Association of Orthodontists wants everyone to know that moving teeth is a healthcare procedure. It needs the supervision of an expert. Orthodontists are experts in moving teeth and aligning jaws. They have 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school in an accredited orthodontic residency program. They make sure that your own smile is your best smile. For more, visit mylifemysmile.org.
Whose idea was this? Did you think this was a good idea? Who got the paint out? Brother did?
What is funny?
I don't think this is funny at all. Who's gonna clean it up?
I thought everything would go back to how it used to be. But that wasn't realistic for him. Or our family. Make the Connection helped me realize that we are not alone. Other families are dealing with similar challenges and working toward the right solutions together. Visit maketheconnection.net to see stories like ours and learn how your family can start the journey toward recovery today.
Military life is rewarding, but it isn't always easy.
Managing the stress can affect even the strongest warrior.
But I will stay mission ready.
I will keep my mind and body fit.
Talk to my chaplain.
Seek care early. Strive for progress, not perfection.
I got this.
I got this. Take the first step. There's no better time than now.
Reaching out is a sign of strength. Visit realwarriors.net or call 866-966-1020.
Welcome back to WHEI.
It's time to throw it over to Kyle to take a look at what's trending today in social media.
Time magazine named their Person of the Year, and this year it is not just one person, but a group of women. A number of women behind the social media movement #MeToo graced the cover of this year's magazine. The #MeToo movement brought sexual harassment to the minds of the entire world. It has helped bring change to the workplace and help protect women. Several high-profile figures have lost their jobs after they were exposed as sexual predators in the #MeToo movement. President Trump said that it was really him who was chosen as the Person of the Year, and that they chose women after he declined. Time magazine said they never picked or contacted Donald Trump about being the Person of the Year. Congratulations to those strong and powerful women that were chosen. That's all we have for your social media today. Let's send it back to Mallory and Katie at the news desk.
Thanks, Kyle. So, Katie, that's a pretty powerful message that they're sending.
Yeah, I think it's great that they chose not only just one person, but a group of women to represent this year. So
I agree.
It's time to throw it over to Kyle to take a look at today's top sports stories.
The basketball coaches have high hopes for the men's team this year. The team is practicing hard to reach their goal of OAC champions this season. The team took their first OAC win over Otterbein, and they look to work hard and off the court to make sure progress is made in the conference. Here's what Coach Wick had to say about the preparation to reach OAC champs and the team's goals for the season.
Hard, giving energy, just things you can control. We don't really focus on putting the ball in the hoop so much as controlling your energy, controlling your efforts, and just doing things the correct way, the little things within practice.
Overall, the team is headed in the right direction. Join the team as they travel to Wilmington to look for their next OAC win. The game will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. That's all we have for your Heidelberg Sports Report. Now let's send it back to Mallory and Katie at the news desk.
Wow, I'm really looking forward to this season, and hopefully they are the OAC champs.
Hopefully that would be pretty exciting. It hasn't happened in quite a while, I don't believe. When we return, one university's unique approach to gain more students.
Hey Spencer, can you whistle?
No, it's impossible to whistle. I cannot whistle. It's impossible to whistle.
Can I see you try?
Yeah.
My dad was in the Air Force for 26 years. When I was applying for scholarships, we came across Thanks USA, which helps military children earn scholarships towards whatever university they want.
Education gives you the chance to find the nexus between your unique passions and gifts and the needs of the world around you.
You realize that ripple effect, that you give them an education and they're gonna take it and run.
Myth. Lightning never strikes the same spot twice. Fact. It strikes the Empire State Building about 25 times a year. Myth. Bats are blind. Fact. They see as well as you and I. Myth. Sending goods is the best aid to disaster victims. Fact. Cash is best. After shipping, a case of water costs about $196. That can buy 10 gallons of water. Cash sent is help received. You have a big heart. Use it for smart compassion.
You're watching WHEI TV 10, student programming from the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Welcome back to WHEI News Center 10, live at 5.
Let's get to the last story of the night.
When trying to recruit students to attend university branch campuses often have a rough time. Trying to recruit students to a university with no dorms, cafeteria, or student life can be a hard sell for admissions staff.
But one such campus has a unique idea. Bowling Green's regional Firelands campus outside of Sandusky is about to have something that will make them stand out.
Recently, the campus sold some of its campus land off to become a multi-million-dollar medical marijuana farm. This will be one of the largest medical marijuana growing farms in the state and will be only a few feet away from the classrooms of Bowling Green. While students will not be able to buy marijuana from the facility, there will be job openings. WHEI was unable to contact any students for a reaction, but we have to assume that there is some excitement on campus. So Katie, what do you think about that? It's a unique way.
I think it's a very creative idea, and I'm looking forward to see how it pans out for them.
Me too. Thank you for watching WHEI News Center 10 Live at 5. Our program tonight was produced and presented by the Department of Communication and Media inside the Media Communication Center at Heidelberg University.
Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for another.
I'm Mallory Paul.
And I'm Katie Mullins.
And for Kyle and all the WHEI production crew, we thank you for watching.